you know what I'm saying? Like I want to record a certain. I don't want to have my songs all over the place. I don't watch all my homeboys have their songs all over the place. I'd be like, ugh, man, that sounds crazy. Like they might bring me a mix from somebody else. A mix, we go to the studio, then they got some mix somebody else. They got like 50 songs sound all different. And I always like sat back and been like, man, you know what, man, I just let one person record my song. I don't know why they let everybody record their music. You know, like I always wondered that, you know, and that's how I end up getting recorded and stuff. And then I made the song called Cowboy Baby. My uncle was like, yo, you need to make this song. They kind of tricked me though. He was like, you need to make this song about an intro of your show, man. Because I was about to put out a podcast or like my little video reality, you know, vlogging. And it was like, yeah, you need to do a little rap song, you know. And I was like, man, I don't want to do that, man. Leave me alone, man. Leave me alone. Like, no, do it. And then I ended up doing it. Did a little Cowboy Baby, and then I don't know, man. I was like, man, you know what? You know, people actually like, man, wow, I can't believe it's you. And then I was like, man, you know what? I'm gonna just make some music. Now, and then I say one of my homeboys hit me up. His name DeMarcus Webb. He used to go by the original 6ix9ine. He's a writer. He actually used to be signed to Def Jam and Heavy D. He was like, I grew up with him. He was my friend. And he was like, man, you know, it's a whole genre for that junk. I was like, what? I was like, it's a genre for country rap music? I was like, yeah. And he was like, man, I got a bunch of those songs recorded already. He was like, man, Nashville wasn't even accept this style of music.
You're right. He's great.
And I was like, what, for real? So like, I already don't got the outs and in of all this stuff. You know what I'm saying? Everybody like wondering like, why it's moving quick. I'm like, yo, I grew up around this person, you know, and like I get to hear how to be like, well, I got to do this. Like, because like this person don't went through this or they don't told me this, you know, and they just being big brothers and big sisters reaching out, trying to make sure, you know, my career, you know, because everybody know I got that drive and, you know, and nobody don't want, you know, their friend to end up in the wrong position too, because you can end up in a bad position, you know, by getting with the wrong group of people. You know what I mean? And that's why I just started opening up, doing features with other artists, because I had to sit back and watch these artists because I don't want to do a song with everybody. We might not like each other.
You have features out there?
I got one. I haven't released it yet. I got two of them. I got one from a dude called Colt Montgomery. I haven't released it yet.
Heard of Colt Montgomery?
And he's pretty much everybody.
He's actually gaining a lot of ground right now in the country rap industry.
Yeah, I just feel like a lot of people scared to get on a song with me. I'm being real with you. When I be sending them songs, I really just think it's too hard for them. That's just my opinion. Like I just think and I can tell even when I do the I'm starting to open up to the features. Like I write hooks. People don't understand my hooks. You might put it like this. I don't feel like people can make a song better than me. That's how I feel. Like I feel like I'm a great song maker. Like you might have this person can spit the best bars, but I'm one of those people that's like, hey, you sit him down, he gonna make sure that song is formatted right. Like, you know what I'm saying? He gonna want that. He might even hit the producer up and be like, hey man, you need to take this out of there. I don't like that. Like I'm one of those type of people, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, I feel like it's kind of hard to work with me. And it's kind of hard to work with me in real life. I'm just being honest. Like it's because I want to make sure it's all done right, you know, but I want to go to sleep with no headaches and everything like that. And I want to open up and do, basically, let's go back to doing songs with other people. I feel like I don't want to do songs with somebody else because they might don't be on the same thing I'm on. Like, you know what I'm saying? We might end up getting a show together. We get there, we might fist fight each other. We might don't even like each other.
Yeah.
So it's like, I have to peep everybody out first, man. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, watch out who you do songs with.
All right, let's talk about your discography. You mentioned Cowboy Baby, which you originally created to be an intro for a podcast. Did you ever start the podcast?
Yeah, I did, man. Me and my wife did 3 episodes, and then it was horrible because we didn't have like the mics and the setup and the stuff that I have now and all this stuff. We didn't have none of this stuff. So it all sounded terrible. I was like, dang. And I've written out all the seasons, like 16
Really?
episodes. I got all 16 episodes written out, what the talk we gonna talk about. But we just couldn't never get, the popping together and all that. Now I got like all these filtered. I got everything. And I was like, okay, we'll end up doing it again the right way for everybody who can really hear and they can really,
What was
see
gonna
what
be the
I'm
name of the
talking about.
podcast?
Trap Veggies.
Okay. All right. Speaking of that, that was going to be my next question. All right. Now, when I look at your discography on Spotify, I see Cowboy Baby, but I see you had a release before Cowboy Baby called Trap Veggies. What is
Yeah.
Trap Veggies?
Yeah. So basically, Trap Veggies it's supposed to be an intro too as well. So it's funny. It's like all this stuff like it's supposed to be just for a show, but it was like end up being like a music of people just like trap veg is just about selling vegetables. Okay. That's what I'm basically saying. I basically feel like a lot of people trap shoes, a lot of people trap dope, a lot of people trap everything, but I'm like, hey man, I trap veggies, man. This is what I do. I don't know what you do. You might sell those 3.5s, you might sell those 100 packs, you might got the kilo, you whatever people saying, a quarter pound, half a pound. Whatever you got, but I got all of this. I got a bushel. I'm trapping bushels of strawberries. You want a whole gallon of strawberries? I got a whole gallon. You can get a whole gallon for 25. Let's go. You know what I'm saying? So that's what trap veggies is right there.
All right. You also had Superman High.
Yeah, Superman High is basically like some smoke shit stuff. I did it with my cousin TTA. He actually signed up on a Fam Goon, which is I don't even think he should have did it. No offense, TTA, if you look at it. Like it goes back. What I say is all about who you affiliate yourself with, guys. No against a Rollo, you know what I'm saying? But I'm just saying, like, you gotta look at how people move. And when they stop moving, you might stop moving. I'm just being honest. So don't put all your eggs in one basket, But I salute Rollo for what he did for his people. He have done a lot of things for Vine City, the whole community out there. I can't knock all that. I feel like if he was out, he would probably actually be a better CEO than actually a rapper. I'm just being honest, because he can find talent. But he never had, time to actually put that in. But he in that halfway house. I think he got to get out soon.
Uh-oh. Bam, boom. All right. Now, when I seen this title, and as soon as we finish this interview, I'm going to listen to this record because the title intrigued me. Well, Trap Veggies intrigued me, but when I see a title, Buy Land.
Yeah.
That seems like a very impactful, important song. Talk to me about Buy Land.
So basically, Buy Land was a freestyle, but it's actually a dope freestyle, because the reason why I like Buy Land is because like I talk about buying land all the time. And I was like, how can I make a song for people to relate through music? Because like, to be honest, guys, when you like this African American guy in America and you talking about all this land and cows or whatever you got, the rest of everybody thinking you looking down on. I'm just being honest. They really like, yo, this mother think he better than me. Like, so I had to make like a song for a community of people to really understand, like, and I had to give it a 3-6 trap vibe, put some 808 in there. And I'm letting people know God ain't making no more land. I even quote that in the song. Like, God ain't making no more land. Like in the song, I'd be like, it's a drought in the city, it's a drought on the farm. And then I say, so basically when I say if it's a drought in the city, it's a drought on my farm. So, and then I'd be like, my wife got rabbits, that's a good luck charm. My wife outside, she got 4 rabbits outside, but that's our good luck charm. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like rapping about real life stuff of what owning land is like and how I own my land, what I'm doing. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like it motivate people to actually be like, owning something is way better than renting something. You know what I'm saying? No offense, guys. Like, I know a lot of y'all gonna be like, well, you're paying taxes and stuff like that. Well, hey, I got something. You know what I'm saying? I'd rather be paying that little bitty taxes than paying a high crazy mortgage or apartment for $2,700 living next door to somebody that can rob you and kill you. That's just my opinion.
And you're paying money to somebody who's paying taxes.
Yeah. Yeah.
Cut out the middleman, buy land.
Yeah, buy land, man. And see, guess what you can do? You can put an RV lot on that land. You can put your own Six Flags. You can do whatever you want if you get unrestricted property. You want to get unrestricted property, you can put man, you can whatever you want to put on there. Shoot, if you want to get a hotel, go out there get a permit for a hotel. You can put a hotel on it. So that's what I'm saying. You ain't got to buy land just to farm too. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people don't know malls are rented. A lot of malls are shut down during the this recession, whatever we call it, or because they are renting those spaces out. Like they just put that on somebody's land. Like people do that all the time. Like I know more farmers lease more land. I lease part of my land too. That's what I'm saying. So more farmers actually lease more land because we make more money off of it, and then you can take it and double it and go buy more land. So that's another little gem too, guys. If you want to hold it down, go holler at somebody who got a bunch of land that you driving by. Be like, yo, let me lease this for like 5 years, make the money off of it 5 years, go buy your own land. So you can do that too as well.
You got me thinking. I have a piece of land that I got to figure out what to do with.
Yeah.
I actually it was my grandparents' land. It was a house on it, their old home. They basically forced me to tear it down because no one was living in it. They said it was condemned. And I think they was trying to make me give up the land because it cost me so much to tear it down that I don't think they felt like I would be able to come up with that amount of money to tear it down.
Yeah.
But I did. Yeah. Surprised them. Yeah. Tore it down, demolished it, had it. They made me jump through hoops. They wouldn't even let me use people I wanted to use. I swear to God, I felt like they really wanted me to sell my land.
Yeah.
And it's just sitting there now, but ain't nothing they can do. But you just made me think, like, man, I need to figure out what to do with this little piece of land.
Yeah, man, it's better. It's better to sometimes let some other face come in and take over. That's how society kind of set up now. You know what I'm saying? Because like, I remember some places, and you definitely know too, places on the south side that used to be all woods, and now it's just like boom. It's like traffic all the way up Lovejoy and everywhere. It's just crazy. It wasn't none of this stuff was never there. So it's like. Somebody basically had that land and was just like, man, I'll let you use it. And majority of this land is rented out. It's crazy. People actually go build a whole mall on a property that they lease or rent it, and just leave it there. They're like that. It just shows you some people are that rich, y'all. Like for real.
And to show you, this is the last thing I'm gonna say about that. I just watched the movie. I used to work for McDonald's years ago, and I think every teenager should work for McDonald's at least 6 months to a year. Well, back in the day, I'm sure it's changed now, but I learned some very core values working at McDonald's. Clean as you go, you got time to lean, you got time to clean. But I'm saying all that to say, so the gentleman, McDonald's was owned by two brothers who actually created the concept of these meals fast. Because we were coming out of the car hop and the drive-through era. So they basically created the concept of disposable, everything disposable, eat it out the paper, throw it away. It was two brothers, Mac and Al, McDonald. Yeah. And they were popping in San Bernardino, California. All of a sudden, this gentleman, Ray Kroc, who, if you know anything about McDonald's, Ray Kroc actually gets the credit of being the founder of McDonald's. But he really wasn't. His last name was Kroc. It was started by two brothers whose last name was McDonald's. Yeah. So Ray Kroc was a milkshake machine maker salesman who actually got an order from the McDonald brothers for 6 milkshake machines. Ray was about to go out of business. He wasn't selling them. He was like, who in the hell ordered 6? He was from Mississippi, Missouri. He got
Yeah.
an order for 6. He felt so amazed. I got to drive to see who ordered these 6 machines.
Yeah.
And when he went out there, he seen this restaurant that was popping.
Yeah.
He, anyway, convinced them to let him help grow their business and got them out of there. Right?
Yeah.
But do you know how he got them out of there?
How you do? He released it out.
So what he was doing is they were giving him a percentage. He opened up 17 franchises in 12 months, right?
Yeah.
He was about to go belly up though.
Yeah.
He was making the brothers money, the franchisees was making money, but he was the one going out finding these locations, and he was about to lose his house because his percentage was so small.
Yeah.
That he was losing.
Yeah.
And he met a guy who told him, you need to buy the land. And what he started doing was buying the land. And then when he went to a franchisee to put their McDonald's, he already had the location for them to build their location. So when they opened up the franchise, they was paying him rent. He eventually
you see what I'm talking about?
He started making so much money that he forced the brothers out. Now, the funny thing, if you watch the movie, is people who are going to have different moral, it depends on your moral compass on whether you think it's right or wrong. Because I see both ways. Like, it's bad that you actually force these brothers to you forced them out of their business. You made them, he was so shrewd, they had to change the name of their store from McDonald's to something else.
Yeah, I need to watch this, man.
It's on Netflix. It's called The Fountain.
Yeah. It's crazy though, because it's basically like what I'm on too. Like, I hate to say it, guys. Like, I be telling people this, though. Like, when I have these leases with these folks, they basically gonna sell me the land. So I got the land before. Like, you can even sign a contract like that. If they even try to sell the land, you get a piece of it. Yeah. It's crazy. It's crazy.
And I'm not big up in Ray Kroc because it's a moral thing when you watch it.
Yeah.
But I'm saying I like to bring it full circle because we was talking about the importance of the land. And he became a millionaire at 52 by purchasing the that they put these McDonald's on.
So, and they still standing. They still standing, I bet. And somebody getting a check still.
Yeah, not him. He's dead.
Yeah, somebody does. So if they didn't sell it, if whoever he passed something down to, they might have sold it. You never know, because some stuff ain't around, like Kmart ain't around, in some areas, or Roses.
Well, McDonald's is gonna be here.
Yeah, it's gonna be here forever. Yeah.
Right. Big 30s. Is that your most successful release?
Yeah, it is, man. And it's crazy though. I'm not gonna knock it, you guys. It is a great song, don't get me wrong. But I feel like it put me in a box. It just put me in the box because everybody, it's like, that's just a regular country rapper song. I'm just being honest. You know what I'm saying? The tires and sitting high and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, yeah, it caught everybody attention, but I really don't think that's the biggest record. I really think Buy Land is way harder than Big 30s. That's just my opinion. But everybody gonna pick out their own sound, of what type of music they like. All
right. Before I let you go, what is your definition? Because I ask everybody who hits this platform, what is your definition of country rap?
Man, my definition of country rap, man, is basically hanging outside up under the stars in the bonfire, talking about everyday living of a common man, like, so it can have a little bit of blues in it too as well, because like when we thinking about country rap, you got to think about where country come from. Country come from rhythm and blues, and then if you want to even take it back to rhythm and blues, a lot of these guys, like Hank Williams, who I even kind of inspired by, these guys, they was actually rapping. You know what I'm saying? It was more sped up by the time country got to them. So it's like, I feel like I'm all that together, just because like music is changing. Hip hop is not the same as it was in the 80s, so now you got these country folks like us we like, hey, we like rap music. So, you know, now we got this country rap music. It's just about to come into it. Like you had drill music come from crunk music. All drill music is crunk music. That's all it is. It's the same thing. Okay. So, you know, country rap music just about to evolve out of a baby of pop and country and rap. That's all it's about to be. 3 little babies from them.
What about Southern Soul? What about Southern Soul?
Yeah, Southern Soul. I feel like Southern Soul. And I feel like Southern Soul gonna play a big part. Y'all need to keep your eyes open on the Southern Soul part because like it's a big market out there for it. And then they starting to accept the rap part, you know, because like they was just only stuck in what, you know, me and Vic probably known it for a hole in the wall because we from Georgia. That's what we people always call it, the hole in the wall music. And now it's got like a name now, you know, Southern Soul. And then you getting people like me that come in making Southern Soul rap music, you know, with this 808 in it. So it's all changing, guys, in front of our eyes. It's not going to be the same, but it's going to be the same sound, you know. Like we can bring out a song that Elvis made a long time ago into a rap song and everybody will like it.
Okay. I think that'll be dope. I don't think, matter of fact, I think someone should cover an Elvis song, make it a rap.
Yeah, we should. You know what I'm saying?
I got a concept that, you know what? I give away so many ideas on this show. I have a concept that I can't even focus now because I have this concept for you and another artist that my focus is everywhere. Because in talking to you, have you ever heard of the Bill Pickett Rodeo?
No, I haven't.
Okay, we'll talk about it off air.
Yeah.
But I have a concept, because you know I work with Mr. Collie Park.
Okay, yeah, I seen that. And, you know, that's how I actually kind of bounced into your page. I think you was promoting the video for Collie Park. And I was like, man, who is this guy? And then I was like, I ain't seen nobody try to put on for country rap. And then that was it. I was tuned in on you.
So I work with Mr. I'm part of his management team, but I'm actually his direct A&R for his journey into country rap. I put all his country rap songs together. I need you to Google the Bill Pickett Rodeo. I'm not going to give the idea away. Google the Bill Pickett Rodeo. It's a traveling rodeo that goes town to town in the summertime.
Oh, I think I know what you're talking about. The Bill Pickett Rodeo. I watched the documentary on it. I actually wrote a song off of it. I sound crazy. So you know, I had that.
And I'm giving y'all, everybody who watches this show know like Vic gives away ideas on this show. I want to do a song with you, Billy the Kid, Mr. Collie Park called Bill Pickett. And I want to pitch it to the rodeo to be the theme song.
Man, I'll be happy for it. I know what rodeo you're talking about because I made some called We Love the Step for that. Cause I watched a documentary about it. I was like, dang, they ain't got nothing there they can just come out to. I was like, you know what I'm saying? Like, because they was traveling all around all the Cowboys. They getting paid $200 or $300 if they win. So I wrote all this in the song. I got a song called We Love the Step. It's really dope. No lie. It's like a step song, but it's also like a rodeo song. And it's also about that kid. He's an 18-year-old kid. I think he do the Billy Pickett sometimes. He ride the bull. It's like this black African-American kid. So like I wrote a song all about that. So I love to do that with them.
So man. That idea came up while we've been talking.
Yeah, man, that'd be dope.
Yuccie, you know what? I appreciate your time. Hey, how you doing?
Yeah, the whole family over here, they all trying to wave.
So do you think any of your kids will get into music?
Man, I think my son will, man. I think my son, because he got rhythm. You know, like a lot of people don't know, like rhythm really get you far in this music. I'm just being honest. Like if you got rhythm, you can be like like that's why Soulja Boy really kind of mattered for a minute. Don't get me wrong, because he had like a rhythm at that time for like 6 or 7 years. That was just that rhythm, how people rap and stuff like that. And now it's like a whole different rhythm pattern. You know, he developing to find himself, you know, to get that rhythm pattern back. But I feel like my son got that because he helped me write songs.
Oh, really?
You know, yeah, he really do. He one little part he said fireflies on the campsite, keep the vibe right. I'm bringing out this song called Bonfire this weekend. He helped me write like probably about 6 bars on that song, man. And he only 7 years old, so he got him a little royalty. Gonna be on it there, man. So I'll be happy at least one of them get into music. You know what I'm saying? I think my oldest daughter, she can sing, but she just shy. But like I say, my son, he a superstar. He ain't nervous. You just seen him stuck his head in here like, what's up? Like, you know, you got to have that personality too as well, like to go with it. You know, that's the thing.
What's next for Yuccie Banks?
Man, I'm about to drop big 30s, man, and I'm about to hit all these festivals this year. You know, if Country Rap Report have a video shoot area, like I'm mad I missed that college part. I'm catching up with y'all. I'm like, dang, everybody don't bet up. Dang, I missed it. So I'm like, dang, I'm not just catching up. Like when y'all shot the video, I was just working on my first song, like Cowboy Baby or something like that. When y'all was shooting the song, and that's how I came across because I put country rap and hit the hashtag, and boom, I found it. And I was like, dang, but yeah, hopefully just to meet, you know, good people that's involved in this genre of music that's like really not in it for the money. I know a lot of people want to make some money, but we need to make money together with the right people. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not here to really waste time and make songs to be popular because I feel like I'm already popular enough. So like, you know, we can definitely make some hits. We can make some good music that, you know, that's gonna last forever. Because like this genre is wide open, so like we can bring any kind of sound in it. You know what I'm saying? EDM haven't even made it to country rap.
Right.
Watch when the EDM people adopt this whole taking Ryan Up Church vocals and put it in an EDM song and make a whole nother song out there with a beat behind it. It's gonna start changing the whole genre. Like, and everybody gonna have to accept it then. Cause like when who knows, it might be what you trying to cook up. It might be this song that make everybody like, hey, you know what? We just gonna accept it, you know? Yeah. So I feel like it's already accepted. Don't get me wrong.
It's just, it can only get bigger.
It's getting bigger. It's gonna take a long time. Yeah. You know, is Yuccie Banks gonna be one of the biggest in this country rap? No, I'll be one of the guys that be like, hey, I learned a lot from him. You know what I'm saying? He actually taught me how to maybe do this or do this. That's what people gonna learn on the journey. That dude was humble. You know what I'm saying? Every time I invited him out to the show, he was humble, you know, because it's gonna be somebody bigger than us who gonna come through and do it way bigger. I just know. It's never the same because Big Daddy Kane was big. Who came next? You had your Nas. And then after Nas, you had DMX, and you had after that you had Lil Jon came and Collie Parr. Everybody took over. You know what I'm saying? And music just started spreading, guys. Like it's never gonna stay the same. And I think people just need to stop being stuck in that box, guys. Like, and that's what holding the country rap community back is everybody pointing fingers at each other like, oh, your music ain't country because you talking like this or you rapping like this, you know, and all that need to leave out, guys. Leave it alone, man. Just leave it alone. Because every country person.
Two things, because I don't like to date my interviews, but it's 2 things I want to ask you about. And it will kind of date the interview, but it's okay. You have 2 shows coming up. You have the Down in the Country.
Yep.
Which is you, Kanisha, Mr. Stuff, Queen Danae, Jake Carter, Cowboy Tap, Valora, Jonah Justice. I think that show's actually in Oglethorpe, Georgia.
Fitzgerald, Georgia.
Fitzgerald, okay.
And then the next day we're doing another one at the same spot. We're gonna do a horse trail ride, and we're gonna have Jeter. I don't know if you ever heard of.
Yeah, I know Jeter.
Yeah, the next day is gonna be Jeter. So like they testing us out, like us little Rickies the first day, and then the next day they got like the big boys. The next day,
Jeter Jones.
Yeah, Jeter Jones, all them. Yeah.
How far is Fitzgerald?
Probably from you is about 2 hours and a half.
Okay.
Yeah, it's
I was
about 2
actually,
hours.
I was actually talking to the wife. I was like, man, if we're off that weekend, I might go get a hotel just to go see my guy. You see my guy.
Yeah. Yeah, we can do that, man. Just let me know, man. Like y'all pull up, man. And then if y'all definitely trying to come to the 420 event,
All
you
right, and then
already
I was
know.
gonna ask you, got an event called Lazy Days.
Yeah, Lazy Days, it was great how I got booked for that event. Basically I got booked from another farmer because another farmer was like, man, my homeboy do farm music. And they was like, what? Send his music. Boom. They sent that by land and all the big 30s and stuff. And then they was like, these actually, I'm getting paid for the shows,
All for the show. You getting
So
paid.
yeah, I'm getting paid. So it's like, because like I told these y'all, I'm a content creator first. So if I'm promoting your stuff, people gonna see it. I can show you how I'm getting 7 million views, 10 million views overall total from all my platforms. So like I feel like you gotta at least give me something, you know what I'm saying? Because like I don't put my footwork in, before I even got to you. And I feel like my fans gonna come support your merch. They gonna come support whatever you have there. You know what I'm saying? They ain't gonna trip about like paying to get in, you know what I'm saying? Like they just gonna be there the support, you know what I'm saying? Because I got a support system. I feel like my fans like really want to support for what I'm really doing. It ain't about like, oh man, he trying to make a lot of money. They just want to see me win. That's all. They like, man, this is a common guy. We just want to see him win. But the 420 event, I'm basically saying like, guys, you get shows only about from the people that you'll never know, but like I thought I was gonna get shows like by promoting on social media. Like it's really like it don't even work like that. It's like it really worked by like, oh yeah, my homie.
Right.
Oh, you know him? Yeah. Like, that's how I got my show. Like it's crazy. Like it wasn't even nothing about promoting on social media. You know what I'm saying? Really, social media is just listeners. That's it. You know what I'm
Listeners and
saying? Like,
watchers.
listeners and watchers, and the show people, they ain't on social media. They ain't got enough time for all that because they may be like driving trucks or they probably got a regular life doing something else. So, they got other people taking care of their social medias and stuff like that. So it's all about who you know, guys. And you got to open your mouth.
Have you already started creating your merch? You definitely need a shirt that says Yuccie Banks, buy land on the front.
Let's do it. Yeah, let's do it. I was just talking to my homeboy, man. He about to get left behind. He the merch guy. He's supposed to be the merch guy. I'm like, look, dude, I want all my songs to be like how you said, Yuccie Banks, buy land, Yuccie Banks, bonfire, Yuccie Banks, big 30s. You know what I'm saying? I just want all the shirts to have that, but I wanted to have like my own little logo printing, like, the font of the letters and stuff. But I definitely got to get all that before all of these events and have the merch out there because like that's the number one thing people really support is that merch. I know even by being a content creator, like people really want to be on that merch, the hoodies, the rags and stuff like that. With the country rap, it kind of making me open up to more stuff because like dealing with the farming community is like these people not really into fashion like that. We all getting dirty always and stuff like that. So now I'm happy that I can add more merch. You know what I'm saying? Maybe I can get a Carhartt deal or something, man, and get a custom made Carhartt jacket going. Try to make it a little urban. You know what I'm saying?
Or maybe you can be your own Carhartt.
Yeah, I can be my own Carhartt.
Maybe you could be like I think right now in the genre of country rap, Adam Calhoun definitely has a $1 million business merch line, and maybe you can be next.
Yeah, you never know. You know what I'm saying? Because I really want Yellow Mountain Garden to be like the outdoor world of Lowe's. You know what I'm saying? I want you to be able to be like, whatever this handmade, a hat, a cowboy hat, it's handmade, all right? It's made out of hemp paper, out of hemp. You know what I'm saying? Like anything natural, like, you know what I'm saying? Your cowboy boots made out of real, leather or real snake skin or real armadillo. You know what I'm saying? Like we know the people that's really making them. So like that's what I really want to turn Yellow Mountain Garden to in the near future with the plant nursery and all that. That's the long-term goal for it. But things take time, guys. When you're a little young CEO, you ain't grow up with a hedge fund family, you know, you got to put that work in. But I'm happy though. I'm gonna be, respect whenever I get it, I'll be able to hold on to it and bless other people at the same time, you know.
All
That's
right, man. Before I let you go, again, thank you for giving me this time. Man, we've talked for over an hour.
Oh man, I appreciate it, bro.
And I feel like I'm like, man, I hope we got everything out because I basically think I slipped from interview phase to friend phase to where we just having a conversation. So I hope I got all the important information out.
Yeah.
For all the people to know. It was a very, very enlightening conversation. Again, appreciate your time. How can everybody find you when it comes to social media? Because you said you're a content creator. And where can they check out your music?
Everybody can find me at Yuccie Banks on TikTok. You can find me Yuccie Banks at YouTube. You can find me Yuccie Banks, on Instagram, and you can see the 714 in there. But that's just my new angel number. I took that angel number on by mistake. I was just like about to delete. I had made a new YouTube account, and then they had the numbers there, and I looked up the numbers, and I just kept the numbers on that. So I was like, oh, it must be my angel numbers, and I'm gonna just keep the little 914 the little number I got in there. And basically all the platforms, iTunes, Spotify, Yuccie Banks, everything across the board, even my business page, Yellow Mountain Garden, yellowmountaingarden.com. You can hit me up on there. I just made a SoundCloud the other day, Yuccie Banks. So I'm trying to cover. I got a title. You can check me out on title. I just got my music on there, I think, yesterday too, as well. Yuccie Banks too, as well. Because, you want your music everywhere. Everybody use different stuff. And I really want y'all to go check me out on Bandcamp. If you really want to support me, go to Bandcamp, check me out on Bandcamp, and buy the album because I get the direct sale, like right there that same day I get that sale. So that'll help my family out, my farm out, my music out, my content out. It'll help everything out.
Okay. Last thing I want to say. The next time we talk, right? You see, what does that say right there?
Tractor Supply.
Next time I talk to you, it better say one of two things. It better say Yuccie Banks, or it better say Yellow Mountain Garden.
You're right.
Because we just gave Tractor Supply Company a whole hour and some change.
I know, right?
They're going to give us no free bird seat.
Hey, good thing this is a local shirt right here. It's a local cash.
Oh no, I've been checking out the shirt. I was like, I didn't know if that was your brand or let me.
It's actually a local. My Cashers is actually where all the rich people go golf at up here and stuff. Okay. So my sister-in-law, she owned the store. So I really try to wear all local stuff. I got all my wardrobe is really. I don't even know why I got the Tractor Supply hat on today.
No, I'm just saying because me personally, I'm always, and you know what? I got a Tractor Supply hat. So I'm not going to act like we can't live in that world. But
I do want us to wear my merch. Yeah.
Country Rap Report. I got a drink out of it.
Oh no, man! I was about to get me a Country Rap Report shirt, man. I was already about to get me one. I was seeing them on YouTube, because it pop up. I was like, man, I got to get me one of those, man, and have it on in one of my videos and stuff like that. I'm gonna get you out to one of my video shoots too, man. I got to get you in the video.
Obviously, I got a location, but hell, you got a farm, so you got a better location. I'm finna say, if you ever think about coming to Georgia to shoot a video, man, I got a location, and I
want to.
Let me tell you what I be wanting to do. The twerking at the hold down video was so successful. What we created with the video has probably been more popular than the song.
Yeah,
because we created an event that people are still talking about, and we've on our second or third song.
And they made me miss out on it. They made me feel like, dang, I missed out on the event, and I'm not even caring about, like you say, like, I'm being honest.
There were people who came to that video shoot who wasn't interested in being in the video. It almost became a festival within itself. Like, And
Yeah, I'd rather do something in Georgia, man, because like I don't know, you got to change the setting sometimes. You know what I'm saying? Like I got to spread out. Like it's time for me to get out the mountains. You know, that's why I'm really kind of opening it up a little more too, because I'm like, well, you know, I can conquer this area a little fast. Don't get me wrong, but you definitely got to have like other little small town areas and collab with other people. Cause I like to do other little small towns. You know what I'm saying? Somewhere kind of outside the city and stuff like that. And I'm pretty sure that's what you're talking about, something that's kind of outside the city and stuff like that. But yeah, let me know, man, if we want to. I really want to do the big 30s, man, but I just don't know how to do it yet. I'm like, where should we do big 30s at? But it's a long story. I had basically got a big 30 anime video made, but this dude gypped me out of the video. He didn't never send it, God. I got schemed. So, you know what I'm saying? He supposed to make an animated big 30. I was going to come out with a cartoon version
you
first.
paid him?
It's supposed to came out and god dang the day. I supposed to drop the video today for the cartoon version. And I was like, man, it's all good, man. But you know, and then now I was like, man,
Did you
I'm
know
gonna
him
just
personally?
I didn't know him personally. And that's part of the game. You know, I just told my wife, I was like, oh well, that's just part of the game. Like I just learned to only now do something with somebody that knows somebody and I know him. Like I can actually reach out to him and be like, hey, I see you. You know what I'm saying? Like, or they might know him and be like, hey, I used him before. Maybe you should use him, you know, but that's just all part of the game, man.
Was he local? We finna.
No, man. I couldn't. I don't know. I think he in South Carolina. I think he in South Carolina or something like that, man. Like he got me though, man. It's all cool, man. It's just weird, man. I was like, it's all fine, man. It's just weird, man. I was like, man, just keep the money. You must be sleeping on the floors out here, man. You must really need the money more than me. I feel bad that you live in your grandma's house, man. That's what I told him. No offense. Hey,
What's his name?
then the hoodness came out of him. He was like, he went from a professional talker to like, yeah, he went to the professional like that. I'm a op. That I'm a op. And crazy. I'm gonna send the bloods to your house, and I dropped the location. I was like, here go my location. Come, I'm happy. I got all kind of guns. I'm ready.
So,
Like,
are you joking? This guy took your money and then made you the op.
yeah, like it was crazy. I was like, man, it's some young kid. I can tell. I've been dealing with the internet so long. I can tell it's a little kid out there, but like I say, people need to like teach their kids some morals out here, man. Don't be getting on the internet making fake accounts with a lot of boosting their reels and boosting their followers and getting their little friends to go do some comments on their page, or they do comments under their pages and they ain't really doing it. You know what I'm saying? So y'all watch out for them accounts.
Definitely, definitely. All right. Yuccie, it's been an honor and a pleasure.
Yeah. Man, I appreciate it, brother. Man, I hope we get around two again.
This is going to be first of many conversations because we really just vibed out, and it really probably turned into something else. But I'm like, you know what? I think I'm gonna be talking to this guy more often. So this is my guy now.
Yeah, man. Y'all pull up though, man. I want you and your wife down there. I think y'all enjoy the whole Southern Soul Festival. Like big time, man. Fitzgerald, I try to get you the information over for y'all to check it out. And then, you know, holla at me about that track. What's his name? I just looked at his song today.
Billy the Kid.
I just looked at his song today. That was my first time rolling across him. I was like, okay, I like this song. He got that junk like on the Mystical, like a No Limit type vibe. I was like, oh, okay. I was like, I like this right now. Like, I feel like if he just stay on that pace, like with those samples, he'll tear it up, dude. No lie.
That's my eventually. I can't get out this quick enough. I gotta make some phone calls.
All right, man. Hey,
I'm gonna twerk this thing out. Like, yeah,
man, God is good though. I was just looking at this man video. I ain't even flexing. Hold on, let me get up. Let me show you, man. I was just looking at this dude video on my YouTube. It's crazy. Like, and when you said that, I was like, wow, I just found out about him today. You know, Billy the Kid. It's crazy.
Yeah,
I hope
he's from Louisiana.
Yeah, Louisiana. That's why I don't know. I don't listen to too much damn music today. Dang, boy. It don't got lost.
It's
I got him. I don't got him. Yeah, he right here. Cause I bounced in a dude named K.O. Kane.
All right, so I know him also.
And then that's when Billy the Kid came up right here. Boom. I was literally looking at the video right there.
Yep.
Right there. I was just looking at him. See?
Turn it off. Yeah. I don't want them to put my video down.
Yeah, that's right. All right, yeah, I forgot. Yeah, man, but yeah, that joke, I just checked them out today. That's funny. Hey, man, but yeah, hook that up, man.
Hey, all right. Last thing, buy you a swing arm press.
All right.
Create your own merch. Buy you a swing arm press and press by order. That way you ain't waiting on nobody and you can manage the orders until you can go on Amazon now and find a swing arm press for under $200.
Yeah.
You can go to Amazon, buy t-shirts in bulk, buy your swing arm press, do your own thing.
All right, man.
That's what this show is about. Teaching people how to be self-sufficient and we ain't waiting on nobody over here.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
And we're gonna find that guy who done that video. And now I don't want to be the op.
Yeah, I was like, oh well, man, it's all cool, man. But look how God worked though. Like you just hit me up. It was crazy. You hit me up and
listen, bro. I'm gonna call you when we finish to because I just had a cartoon video done, and I'm gonna give you the information to those people.
All right, cool then, man. I'm about to get off now, man. All right, bro.
All right, yeah, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, this is my guy. And just for one more time, this is Yuccie Banks. No, I'm just joking. Yeah. This is my guy, Yuccie Banks, man. Y'all definitely rock. You gonna let me call you Yuccie at the end anyway?
No, everybody do it still. Some people be like, I don't care. I know it's Yuccie. I'm never gonna call him Yuccie. I'm gonna just call him Yuccie. I like, all right, man, it's whatever. It's like, but I think that the people who've been calling me Yuccie, they should do that because that's what they thought the whole time. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what I say. It's kind of marketing material. I tell my wife that. I was like, it builds a relationship with the person. It never fails. I was like, it's funny. It's like, it works like every time. I was like, you know what? I'm going to just keep the name. Because I was like, they either be like, what? Oh, man, I said it wrong. And then we end up building a relationship just by saying it wrong. Because it like we'll end up talking and then they'd be like, what it mean? And then I tell them what it mean. Oh, man, dang, man, that's kind of dope. Like, dang, it really mean like entrepreneur hippie. That's what's up. It's kind of fun.
Yuccie, it's been an amazing conversation. I look forward to many, many more.
Yeah.
And we're going to talk. I appreciate you, my guy.
All right, man. Take it easy, Vic.
All right. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, let me get my guy out. Let me remove my guy Yuccie off the screen. That way I can sign out. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, that was my guy Yuccie Banks. Y'all make sure y'all go find him and follow him. Listen to the music. Get familiar. All right. It's your boy VicXL. This is the Country Rap Report. Before I get up out of here, I want to again let you guys know this episode was brought to you by the good people over at Asset Distribution. All right. The good people over at Asset Distribution. If you're a content holder, if you're a rights holder, if you're a content creator, and you want to maintain ownership of your stuff, make sure you holler at the good people over at Asset Distribution at www.assetdistro.com and let them know the Country Rap Report sent you. All right. Make sure you follow us on all social media. Country Rap Report. Gotta say salute to my guy Chief. Until next time, y'all. Be blessed. Be strong. You can't go wrong. Peace.